Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the 50 Shades of Black project pan. Basically the premise is that you have to pick 50 items that are either the product is black, the packaging is black, or has like an element of black to it, maybe some black writing or a black lid, anything like that. And you can either finish these items, set goals on them. I've chosen a mixture of beauty products and makeup, so my makeup typically has a usage goal of 50 uses and the beauty items are all into finished. So let's take a look at my progress, shall we? I know that my intro video went up really late, but this is genuinely almost a month of progress as of filming, so let's see how it's been going. Up first, the Light Sheen Coconut Conditioner. I haven't put this in my shower yet. I forgot about it and I've opened a new conditioner, so I'm going to try and use that one up before I pop this one in, because even though this is in the project, I have so long to do this project that I will definitely get through all the conditioners. So this is not gone in my shower yet. I don't have much to say about it because I'm not using it yet. My toner from Jaya, I haven't started using this either because I'm not finished with my other toner yet. My other toner is only about half full, so maybe in a month or so I can start using this. I'm just not sure whether this works the same way in that you should use like a cotton pad and wipe your face over with it, or whether I should just spray this on my face. I don't know. So I'll have to look closer at the instructions, figure it out. It smells really nice though. It smells really interesting and foresty. I don't know what the actual like flavors are. Oh, there's like pomegranate, black currant, and mint. So that explains the smell. It does smell really interesting and really nice. Very, very fresh. I haven't started using that yet though, so no progress. My body spray, my hair and body spray, I have used it quite a bit. I've used it 12 times. So as you can see, there was my previous mark, and I haven't made a new one just yet, but I have made progress. So that's good news. I have started using this hair treatment from Only Bio. It smells interesting. I don't think I really like the smell of it, but I don't dislike it either. I don't know. It feels nice. I don't know that it really does anything for my hair, but yeah, it wasn't too expensive, so I'm not mad even if it doesn't do a lot. I think it does stop my hair from getting as greasy as quickly, you know, so that's a good thing, I guess. And it's just relaxing to spray this in my hair and like go through with like a scalp massager. It's just nice and calming. So I don't mind having this product in, even if it's not my favourite thing in the world. Up next I have a hair mask. I should probably take this and put this in my shower because I'm not currently using any other hair masks, so I could use this, I should, but I haven't started using it yet, so I don't have much to say on it. Yep. I have been using my Jaya Fit cream a lot. If it'll, maybe not, a little bit bright. I have started using this and I quite like it. I think it feels very nice and light on my face. But my boyfriend doesn't really like the smell of it. He says it smells a little bit funky. Which it shouldn't, because it wasn't open before this, and it's still supposedly okay until like the end of July this year, so I'm not sure. I'll try and get it used up. It's not like that big anyway, so, and I use 3 pumps of it every time I use it, so this should go quite quickly. The other face cream that I'll start using after is also from Jaya, and this is more for the dry, sensitive, or normal skin. I don't have really any of those things. I have very oily skin. But this isn't open yet either, so I'm gonna wait to open it until I finish the other face cream, because there's no point in me having 2 face creams on the go at once. Then I have my samples from Nure, and I haven't used any of these yet. There are 4 of them. and I probably should use them because they seem nice. I don't know, I've never heard of the brand really, I've not looked into it. I just got these as little samples, little freebie samples. They'll probably only have like 1 or 2 uses each, so yeah, they'll have different things written on them, like one of them is the cream, the emulsion, the serum, and the balm, so maybe they're all slightly different consistencies, slightly different textures. I have to try them out and see. One thing that I did use up that I don't have with me is the Derma V10 Honey and Almond Foot Pack. I used that up, it made my feet feel really nice. I don't have much else to say about it. A foot pack is a foot pack in my eyes. It smelled nice. I haven't used up my hair mask from Derma V10 yet, mainly because I think it'll be a little bit of effort. You have to like keep it on for 15 minutes and then wash your hair, but like you have to put it on wet hair, so I'm like, oh, this seems like a lot of effort. I don't like having to go in and out of the shower multiple times in one night. I'm sure I'll do it at some point, but that point is not yet. I have used up my Simply When Camellia face mask and my Happy Skin Rose face mask and my Skin Treats Vitamin C face mask. Again, I've not kept the packaging because they're just like single-use sheet masks and things. The rose one smells very pungent, but it's a nice smell as long as you like the smell of rose. The Camellia one, I think that one made the biggest difference on my skin. It made my skin feel a lot nicer for a few days. And the Vitamin C mask, that was an experience. Because it wasn't a sheet mask per se, like not the kind of sheet masks I'm used to. It was more of like that kind of jelly texture that like under eye patches are, but for a whole face mask. But I think because I didn't know that and I like smushed it about in the packet, I like ripped little holes in it and stuff, so it was a pain to put on my face. It was so heavy that it kept trying to slip down, and then I don't think it really did anything for my face, like it wasn't very moisturizing or anything. And that had the most serum left over in the little sachet. I try and use that up, but like I don't feel comfortable keeping that open for more than a few days, so I basically just slathered that all over my body just so I could use it up within a day. So yeah, there was a lot of serum though. I did like my whole body pretty much. I then have the Dermatologica Active Clay Cleanser. I think because this is such a small little sample sachet, I forget about it. I haven't looked at it, so I forget about it. I'll just use this once, pop it in my shower, use it, it'll be done in like a day. Up next is my Milk hand cream, which it's over there and I can't be bothered to get it. But I made really big progress on it. It's almost empty. I've been using it every day at work, like several times a day. But you can't really see that because the packaging is opaque, so you can't see through it, and the whole thing is just filled up with air, so it looks the same as it did before anyway. No point really showing you that. The hand cream I'll be moving on to after is the Inecto Ultra Hydration hand cream with natural coconut oil. And this one I think will be a lot more moisturizing. I think this one will be a lot nicer. Because no offense to the Milk hand cream, but it's just not as moisturizing as I think I'd like it to be. I think it's a little bit too watery, and yeah, I don't know. I find a lot of hand creams are hit or miss though. Like a lot of hand creams don't do as much for my hands as I think they should. Maybe I just have really, really dry hands, who knows. I do wash my hands a lot, so I probably should be rubbing hand cream in like all over my eyeshadow swatches. I had some lotion bars. I have 2 lavender lotion bars, 2 coconut lotion, no, 3 coconut lotion bars, and 2 aloe vera and cucumber lotion bars. So I wanted to start using those, but I found another little half of a coconut lotion bar that I had left over. So I used up that half first, and then I've opened a aloe vera and cucumber lotion bar. So I've been making a little bit of progress in that, but I've not finished it yet, and I don't really want to bring it over because it looks a little ugly. and it's just a lotion bar, like it still looks kind of the same. And I haven't gotten like too much use on it. Up next I have the I Do Care Space Kitten T-Zone Clearing Galactic Black Peel-Off Mask. It's a lot of things. And this is supposed to just be for like your T-zone, for some like pore clearing. And I thought it would be really good, but I don't know if maybe it's been like open too long or something, because it just doesn't stick to my face. It feels like slimy sticky, but it just doesn't stick down on my face, and then I feel like it doesn't do anything. I don't know. I don't think it's very good, but I also don't have a ton of it left. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything, but there's only like a little bit left in there, so I'll use it one more time and just call it, because it's not that good. I think maybe if I had used it when I first opened it, that would have been better, but yeah. Then I have my mystery nameless palette that has like no information on it whatsoever, but it has a lot of really fun colours. And I have used this palette twice. Firstly, I made a more neutral brown look with it, so I used this shade as a lid setting shade, some black just on my lower lash line and outer V, this dark brown just to blend out my crease, and this sort of more orangey shade, more warm tone brown all over my lid. And it was okay, but I don't think that this brown looks like it does in the pan. It's more greyish when you actually put it on, so I think mixing that with a very warm tone was a bit of a mistake, but either way it was only for work and it was pretty neutral, so I don't think anybody noticed. Then today I've used this light colour as a lid setting shade. I've used this more darker orange in my outer corner, this shiny gold colour all over my lid, and then I've blended my crease out with this bright orange, which actually came off more yellowish orange than it did like true orange. I don't know, I think it looks okay though. It matches my orange jeans that I'm wearing today, so I don't mind too much. I basically wanted to use all of my palettes in a no pan left behind style and use the palette as a whole 50 times, so any shade 50 times really. So yeah, that's some good progress. That's 8 uses in total. Then I have my Active Cosmetics palette, same thing here. I want to use the whole palette 50 times, each shade at least once, and I've used it quite a bit. I've used this first shade once, I've used this shade once, I hope you can see what I'm pointing to. I've used this shade under it, the black glittery shade, once, as well as this sort of neutrally dusty pink colour once. I've used this lid setting shade twice, and I've kind of expanded the pan in it. Oh yeah, there you can see. And I used this gold twice, and this gold actually comes across much more cool toned than you'd expect, because in the pan it looks pretty warm. I think this one is warmer, but this one looks quite warm anyway. But when you put it on your eyes, it's a very cool toned gold, which is interesting. And I've used this really light gold once, and this black down here has been used 4 times. So the most out of anything else in this palette, and that's kind of the goal, isn't it? Because this is 50 Shades of Black after all. That's some good progress. I'm hoping to hit a couple more pans, because this palette has had quite a lot of use in it over the years. Then I have my No Photos Please palette. I love this cover, it's just so fun. I don't like that it opens like what I would consider to be upside down. But this palette has some lovely colours. I just think that most of it, like everything from this purple onwards, is very dark, so I feel a little intimidated by it. but I have tried to get a little bit of use on it. I've used the first shade Lights once, I've used Discreet once, and I used Publicist, which is this more blue colour. I used that once. Then I used No Comment twice, and I used Super Trash once. I paired that with the more brighter blue, and that was okay, but I think in the future I'd just pick one or the other, because together they just ended up looking like neither of these colours. It wasn't as bright as this, and it wasn't as like dark as that, so it just was a bit of a mistake to mix them. But we experiment, we try things, they don't always work. Then I have my Technic Mega Blush, and basically this colour here is way too light, like what am I going to use that for? But this colour is pretty dark, so I've just been mixing those two together, like if I'm using them. I've used them that way once. I used to do that a lot more before I started tracking any progress on this. And the other two colours, this like hot pink and this more neutral red here, I've both used twice. So that's some decent use on this palette, considering I have a lot of blushes going on at the moment. My Technic Get Gorgeous highlighter in the shade 24 Karat Gold. It looks about the same. I think it will look like this forever, to be honest. It's like a domed product a little bit, but it's got the pattern in it, so it's not even. And it's a really nice colour. I've used it 9 times so far. I want to use most of my makeup items 50 times. So yeah, let's hopefully get some progress on that. Because I've been using that one a lot, I've not used my NYX Duochromatic highlight pretty much at all. So I might try and get some more use when I have some more colourful looks going on. One thing I have been using pretty consistently is my Revolution Chaos bronzer. It's in the shade Chaos, that's what it was. I've used it 15 times and it still looks pretty much the same. I've worn some of the pattern down, but not like you can really see a lot of the pattern anyway. I'm just blinding you with the shiny packaging because it's all metal. For my face powder, I've been using the NYX HD finishing powder, and I opened it up. I've been using it. I've used it 7 times in May, so yeah, I don't know how deep this pan actually goes, so I don't know how long it'll take, but I don't imagine it'll be too long, I can't lie. It's a really nice powder though, I really like it. It blends all of my blush and my contour and everything together, so I think that works really well, and it mattifies my face. I don't have it on today, and that's why I look rather shiny, but that's alright, we don't mind. My Rimmel Jelly blush, I've only used this once. This is in the shade Berry Bounce, and it is a really, really nice colour. I've finally taken the little lid off it. It's a really nice colour, and I used to be obsessed with it, because even though it looks very purple, it actually turns into more of a pinky colour when you blend it in. I haven't used my PS eyeshadows, so I'm not going to bother showing that, but I have been using my Maybelline Face Studio Chrome. I haven't peeled the lid off it yet though. Yeah, it's still got pretty much the same amount of product in it. This is a very slow going kind of product. I've used it 3 times, which is not bad, honestly. I've used my MUA blush 4 times. It doesn't look much different, but some progress is better than no progress. I have a pigment from Wonder 2, and it's this goldy colour. I just don't think it's very impactful, like, at all. I have more impressive gold eyeshadows, and especially with a pigment, I'd expect it to really pop, but it doesn't. And I'm not sure why. I don't love it, I will say. I only got it for £1, so I'll use it up, and I won't be too fussed about it, but yeah, it's not too bad. I've used it only the 1 time though, so maybe I just need to experiment with it a little bit more, put it over the top of some other stuff. I've used the Wonder 2 Caviar Illuminator one time. This is in the shade Coral Shimmer, and I was really surprised at this product because it still had the little plastic on and everything. I peeled that off, and it had a little sifter, because these are basically just like little highlighting pills that you like swirl your brush in and then put it on as highlight. Which I like the concept of that, I don't mind that at all, but the little sifter made it so difficult to use, so I just got rid of it. I didn't like it. Granted, the little balls now get stuck in my brush sometimes, but like that's better than whatever was going on with that sifter situation. That was dumb. I've used these once. I've not used any of my other single eyeshadows, so my my Aerosil ones, or my Kiko eyeshadow, or my PS eye pigments. I've only used the one in the shade black, and I used that once. So there is no visible usage on it at all. And I won't show the others because I've not used them at all, so there's no point. My Body Collection berry flavoured lip balm, I've been using a lot. I've been taking it to work. That's the one makeup item that I want to use up. Makeup item, it's a lip balm. But that's the one item I want to use up. And I've used it 58 times so far. I've just left it at work though, so I'm not going to get it back until tomorrow. So I have nothing to show you, but if I remember I'll pop a picture in. Because it was quite a ways over the like sticking out of the plastic component when I first started using it, and now it's like almost flush. So I'm really proud of that progress. It will be pretty slow going. I imagine I'm going to have to use it like 200 times, maybe more, to use it up. So we'll see. Quick run through. I've used the nude lipstick once. I've used the Liquid Glow in the shade Golden Glow once, and I've used the Technic Prism Starry Eyes twice. This is kind of goopy and it's not good for putting all over the lid anymore. I will only be using this as an inner corner highlight because as soon as I try and put it over a wider area, it just looks patchy and weird and bad. So inner corner highlight is all this is good for anymore. The Liquid Glow is no longer a liquid. It's really dried up. But as long as I can get product out of it, like I just tap it on with my fingers and it blends out perfectly fine, so I'm not bothered by that. I might try and see if there's anything I can put into it to revive it. If you have any ideas, let me know. And the same goes for the Ice Queen shade of the Liquid Glow, because that one's also very dry. That one I've also used once. It's the same situation. I've been trying to get a bit more use on my lip and cheek stains in the past couple of weeks, and I've used the Deep Berry one 4 times. I've used the Sunshine Orange twice, including today, and it is very bright orange. I don't know why it looks so like pinky red in the camera, because it's a true orange. It's not similar to this berry shade at all like it looks. It's a true orange. It's like orange like my eyeshadow is orange. That's how orange it is. I don't know why it doesn't look that way. But yeah, these have been really lovely to use actually, because I can put my base down, then use my cream or liquid blushes, and then powder over the top, and they stay all day. So I've been using that method a lot for these, for my other cream blush, for the lipstick that I'm using as a cream blush, and they all stay really nicely for the whole day, so I like that. I've used my Avon Blackest Black Glimmer Stick eyeliner in, well, the shade Blackest Black. I've used it 3 times. I use it all over my inner lash lines, top and bottom, so I get quite good use on it. And honestly, I think I could probably get it done by the end of this project. If I have a 50 use goal on it, I can get it done. The same goes for my Microfine brow pencil, also from Avon. I've used it 18 times, and there is not a lot of it left at all. Yeah, I think that could be done pretty soon. Definitely within 50 uses. So, wish me luck. That's most of the progress I have right now. I think maybe next time, instead of running through all the items, I'll only run through the ones that I've actually used or like made a decent amount of progress in. and if I remember, I will try to put pictures up for most items. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is a very long one, so thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!